of 25 years has consistently endeavored to, and today's event stands as a testament for our unwavering commitment to capacity building, skill development, and global exposure. With a clear and steadfast vision shift from studying engineering to actively engaging in the practice of doing engineering, learning to apply concepts in real world scenarios, making them industry ready problem solvers. The integrated twinning program is a significant milestone achieving global academic excellence. Starting this year, HITAM will offer aspiring students the opportunity to earn an integrated master's degree in just 5 years through strategic collaborations with the reputed and credible institutions like University of Alabama in Huntsville, George Mason University, and Milwaukee School of Engineering, all located in the US. We are privileged to have all of you with us today, and thank you so much for being a part of this defining moment. Your presence enriches this occasion with intellectual brilliance and academic excellence. Thank you so much. So, I would like to request all the guests to please join the light lamping ceremony. In India, the lighting of diya is a sacred tradition that calls upon divine blessings before any important occasion. And to do the honors, I would like to invite all the guests to please join the ceremony.
One. One minute.
That it is CSE at HITAM. I have been in HITAM for the past 16 years. So HITAM was established in 2001 and we are India's first green building institution, LEED silver rated by US Green Building Council. Our green building architecture allows us to practice sustainable initiatives on campus addressing several sustainable development goals. So we work with ethics engineering projects in community service at Purdue University USA with a focus on helping students on design thinking and understanding user requirements with empathy. So HITAM has been an active ethics partner institution since 2016. As part of this partnership, the director of the program visits HITAM campus twice a year and reviews the program. One of our faculty received Outstanding Global Leadership Award for her involvement in implementation of ethics at HITAM. So HITAM Toastmasters Club was internationally chartered in 2018. The club promotes public speaking and leadership among the students. So we are one among the 4 colleges in Telangana to have Toastmasters International on campus, and the club has been recognized as a select distinguished clubs for several years. And HITAM has GCSP, that is Grand Challenges Scholars Program membership, It is an initiative by NAE, National Academy of Engineering USA. The students who register in this program will explore aspects, multicultural aspects, and entrepreneurship and social consciousness. We are the first college in the state of Telangana to have 60 students graduated in GCST in 2023 and 24 together. HITAM is one of the 3 colleges in Telangana state to have tie-up with IIIT, that is International Institute of Information Technology Hyderabad, for research affiliated program. Around 200 students in 3 years experience working with IIIT professors on their ongoing research projects.
The visionary academician, researcher, and institutional builder, recognized for his contributions as the former director of IIT Kanpur, he played a pivotal role in elevating the institute to global standards in education and research. A pioneer in computer-aided design (CAD) in India, he developed AutoLay, a breakthrough CAD technology used in aerospace engineering. Professor Dande had served on prestigious national and international bodies, including the Scientific Advisory Council to the Prime Minister, National Innovation Council, and University Grants Commission, which is UGC. He has been instrumental in shaping India's technical education landscape, contributing to the establishment of IISERs, IIITs, and new IITs. His vision led to key reforms such as National Testing Agency and National Academic Depository. Honored with Padma Shri in 2013, he holds multiple honorary doctorates and fellowships from esteemed institutions. With over 135 research publications and decades of leadership, Professor Dande continues to shape the future of education and technology.
Because what I would like to share is the journey each one of them had in shaping this program. I'll just be sharing short snippets of how you made this happen for us. So Professor Dande brought in his immense experience in helping us shape this program. It wouldn't have been possible without his support, I would say. He set a direction, he brainstormed with us, he traveled to the international universities along with us, literally, and he was in the numerous Zoom calls we had with them. Thank you, Professor, for all the support you extended to us, and we would love to hear your thoughts today.
From an international university. This itself is a very big departure from the regular twinning program where you do 2 years in it. Who are present here have contributed a lot to this program, and therefore I would like to acknowledge, come forward and join this program. You will get 3 years of training here, which is under the supervision of the international universities. They know what training they are going to give, which is slightly different than the regular training, and it is in conformity with the national education policy, and therefore it is multidisciplinary. It has got the international component and many other aspects of NAP 2020. Also, the 2 years that the students will spend in the US or the American or the foreign universities are very important, because that will earn them the master's degree and they will get the bachelor's degree from India. And this is something very different from the twinning programs that were there in the country, where they will literally not get any degree from India. I would say that both JNTU's contribution as well as the international universities' contributions are duly acknowledged by HITAM. HITAM wants to go from an affiliated college to an autonomous college to a university. The journey has already begun, and we hope HITAM to be the most successful university in this country. Thank you very much.
Reddy is a pioneering entrepreneur and a transformative leader in India's IT.
Dr. Balakrishna Reddy garu, and also the University of Alabama, Professor Sohoni, and several other dignitaries on the dais this morning, and our friends from media. Good morning to all of you. I'm very delighted to be a part of this launch initiative or the twinning program of HITAM, Hyderabad Institute of Technology and Management, because it's a very unique program that's being done for the first time in India. I didn't know much about HITAM till I got to know them about a couple of weeks back. But from what I heard thereafter from Professor Gandhi, Professor Sohani, and now what we saw as introduction makes me feel very good that we have an outstanding engineering institution in the city of Hyderabad in the form of HITAM. This is a very unique program, as was explained earlier by Professor Sanjay Dandre too. It's never been done so far in this format. So I'll share with you 3 thoughts of mine for this morning. The first one is that I did a program very similar to HITAM, not yesterday, day before yesterday, but about 50 years back. A similar training program. I did my first master's out of IIT Kanpur, that was in industrial engineering, and the second one I did from University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, in industrial management. Both were about 2.5 years apart. But what I keep telling people thereafter, and of course I experienced it at this juncture, is that it's not so much so the technology which made the difference to me. It was very similar technology that I learned. It was the same competent teachers that were there. They were the capability.
Currently serving as the chairman of Telangana Council of Higher Education, with a shaping higher education policies, fostering academic excellence, and enhancing industry-academia collaboration in Telangana. Prior to this role, Dr. Reddy held key academic and administrative positions, contributing significantly to legal education and research. His expertise spans international trade law, aviation law, and dispute resolution, making him a sought-after speaker and policymaker. Committed to empowering students and institutions, Dr. Reddy plays a vital role in driving reforms, curriculum advancements, and skill development initiatives that align with global education standards. Throughout his leadership, he continues to shape the future of higher education in Telangana.
All through this journey, we had immense support from the Telangana government and also Council for Higher Education to create a program which is of immense value, not just for the students of Telangana, but students of India, I would say. And I thank Dr. Bhaskar Reddy for taking time in spite of the assembly session today and joining us, and we would like to hear a few words from you, sir.
And good afternoon, one and all. Respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, faculty members, friends, media. So let me first congratulate and also thank you. Why I have to congratulate? Because HITAM has paving the new way for innovation in education thing, particularly aligning with training programs and part of the global partnerships. So that's why I congratulate and I wish you all the best. I thank because I am here to share some of my thoughts with you all. So friends, education is transforming. If I have to continue with what Mohan Reddy sir said, yes sir, knowledge is important, innovation is important, technology is important. How it is transforming? If you look at technologies are not new to the humanity, but how technology is transforming, human governance and humanity in a fast manner. Particularly, go back to the history. Yes, technology was there, and any civilization you take, technology was used by humanity for betterment. But how improvements happened, I'll quickly, without taking much time, improvements in Middle Ages because of innovations. You are right, innovation, whether it is the reformation in printing press, sea routes, street trade, this kind of innovation which helped, more better governance and particularly last 400-500 years of history, if you look at humanity, what kind of revolutionary changes which is happening, these are all influencing the education system. That's why I'm just, putting with you all.
In engineering and technology education, Dr. Rao has
on the dais and off the dais. Being a registrar of the University of Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, when they brought this program, we were hours together we spent about how to manage this curriculum because when AICT we have a different issues like credit issues. We have to meet AICTE, we have to meet JNTU regulations. For this, we have worked almost 2-3 meetings we have conducted and came to a conclusion, and then we collaborated we spoke with the other universities and we made it. However, JNTU will give one degree and US will be another degree, and it will be very good for the students, especially this is the first kind of it. And I wish all the best for HITAM for doing this within the box and out of the box program. Actually, I can say we have to follow all the rules and regulations. At the same time, it's an out of box program, and I wish you all the best. Thank you very much for
It transforms the way engineering is taught. From a career, not just researching advanced computing, but redefining how students engage with technology and engineering. Renowned for his ability to simplify the complex and inspire hands-on learning, Dr. Sohani's impact extends far beyond the classroom. He is a senior IEEE member and actively contributes to Indo-Universal collaboration.
I was planning to be the quickest speaker, but I think the previous speaker really it'll be hard to be shorter than that. So I'm very excited to be here for the launch today. For the last 20 years, I have worked on establishing collaborations between US and Indian universities wherever I was working. So always on the US side, I just moved from the US to India. And so in my experience, it takes vision and a lot of perseverance to establish and sustain such partnerships. But I have always felt that it is worthwhile. As the speaker Mohan Reddy sir said, he's already highlighted why it is worthwhile to pursue these kind of relationships, these kind of collaborations. So these twinning programs are no different. HITAM and JNTUH, along with our 3 international partners, have shown great vision and have put in tremendous effort in establishing these partnerships. Curricula have been carefully aligned to ensure successful outcomes for the students. We are planning to have faculty from our partner schools teach some of our courses at HITAM so that they too can understand the context in which teaching and learning takes place in India and can use that experience to suggest changes and improvements at both ends to further improve student outcomes. Short-term exchanges are planned for students and faculty to offer additional connections and further bridge any gaps. 40% additional square footage has been added to our campus at HITAM to support these programs. But most importantly, as director of HITAM, I promise that the academic rigor and quality of teaching and learning at HITAM will meet or exceed global standards. And while the twinning programs represent a small fraction of all the students studying at HITAM, our goal is to leverage the investments we are making in this program to continue to build capacity and improve outcomes for all students at HITAM so that they will be highly sought after for employment on the global stage. As you have heard from other speakers, HITAM has a long history of implementing initiatives for improving the overall student experience. This commitment to excellence is what brought me to HITAM. It is what has brought the partner institutions, renowned, well-known institutions to HITAM, and I hope this is what will bring the right kind of students to HITAM, those who aspire to excel in their careers and are willing to put in the effort to do so. Thank you.
40 years of experience in telecommunication networks implementation.
The lamp is still lit and it's burning. Just for my foreign friends, there's a Sanskrit phrase. It says, Asatoma Sadgame, that is from untruth, lead me to truth. Tamasoma Jyotirgame, from darkness, lead me to light. Mrityorma Amritangame, that means from death, lead me to immortality. So, our lighting the lamp is very significant that both of us collaborated in this, and we hope that the lamp of knowledge which is lit, which will enlighten all our students. So that is the significance of this ritual that we did. And I just wanted to say, HITAM is now entering into the 25th year, Silver Jubilee year, and our vision of being a national university, national technological university with a national reputation, that is our vision. And this initiative of ours of getting together with the 3 universities that we are, is that to help us build our capabilities and their capacity. And I have been to your campuses, and I can assure the audience that they are world-class institutions. And the uniqueness of them, I'll just highlight, like I went to MSOE, Milwaukee School of Engineering, and what struck me was the largest body of fresh water in the world is there, 50% of water. As it went, and by 2050, all of us are going to be going there just to drink water. Because we're going to come and we're going to run out of water very soon. So I said that water, that's a great place. And the second thing was the value system. There's a teaching institution like ours. Focuses on the students, student-centric. As I said, our value systems match. And what they offer to us is engineering.
Thank you.
He is leading the charge in International Jet Propulsion Laboratory, where he was part of legendary Mars Exploration Rover project. His work helped land Spirit and Opportunity on the Red Planet, earning him NASA's exceptional
Put the program structure and the curriculum for the engineering management program. And it's not so easy to integrate an engineering degree and management degree into a 5-year program. And they've done immense work to make sure this happens. And of course, I also have to thank Soham because it was on the other side at that point of time. So thanks to all of you there. And thank you very much for all the support you've been extending to us all through. Very good with you. Thank you.
It's a truly an honor to be here. I want to recognize the great folks on the dais here and all of our guests. It's quite a bit overwhelming. It's really tremendous. We're very happy to be here. On behalf of our president, Dr. John Walls, and our faculty staff, we're just so pleased to be part of this integrated twinning program with HITAM. I want to tell you just a little bit about Milwaukee School of Engineering, and yes, it is on a wonderful big body of water, Lake Michigan, one of the Great Lakes in the United States, and that's one of our assets. We're about 100 kilometers north of the city of Chicago, and I like to think we're kind of a smaller and better version of Chicago. We don't have as much traffic or other things that happen in Chicago. And we've been around for almost coming up on 125 years, so it's great to see HITAM's coming up on their 25th anniversary. Just the legacy and what comes along with that, those years of educating students is really a tremendous accomplishment. We're about the same size as HITAM. We're about 2,900 students, 150, 160 faculty, about the same size. As the Major General said, we share a lot of the same values at the undergraduate and graduate level. If I get the next slide. And so we talk about, again, very similar to the values of HITAM, we are in industry and contributing in meaningful ways. We engage with our students, engage with industrial partners and seek out internship opportunities. As was said, we have management out of the School of Business. It's worth mentioning, as was mentioned earlier, this is the learning in AI. And so the students who come to the twinning program will be able to finish out the company called NVIDIA, which is driving the AI revolution today. One of our alums is one of the earliest employees of NVIDIA, and he's been very philanthropically supported.
Wall Street. As Associate Provost of International Services, University of Alabama in Huntsville, he is a driving force in higher education, ensuring students and researchers have access to world-class learning and
Appreciate your words. Thank you.
Taken part in this from every place in India and all the U.S. partners as well. I'm going to try to roll through these slides as quickly as possible, but I want to give you a little bit of feel for what our group brings to this collaboration. So we Georgia, and it's not too far from Nashville, Tennessee. It's been ranked, and in the last 5 years, it's been ranked as one of the top 10 cities in the U.S. to live in by U.S. News and World Report. Next slide. Uh-oh, this did not come through very well. Okay, so Huntsville is a diverse community. It's got a lot of outdoor activities. It's nestled in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. And it's really known as a tech city. Next slide. Okay, so this was, and it's located right next to Marsh, which is like a museum. It's where many of you have probably heard of folks who come and get training, astronaut training, students can get astronaut training through these summer programs.
A contribution that continues as Professor of Practice and Associate Chair for Graduate Studies in Computer Science at George Mason University. Dr. Petit is now channeling his industry expertise into mentoring and shaping future engineers. But his influence doesn't stop there. He is a senior member of IEEE, co-chair of the International Symposium on Real-Time Computing and
First visit to India exclusively for this occasion, and I just got to know this morning that he's eagerly waiting to celebrate Holi tomorrow. As the chair of the computer science program, Rob worked on defining the course structure and curriculum for the program. But what he did is to ensure the students would be well prepared for the integrated program while not being overloaded in any stage. That was something which he was very specific about right from the beginning. Thank you, Rob, for the meticulous course planning. Over to you.
I tried to boil this down to one slide so that I would stay within my time allocation. So George Mason is located near Washington, D.C. We in the state of Virginia, one of the top 40 in the United States. All these statistics, which are great. I am a firm believer in these collaborative efforts, not only for the academics and the experience of the educational opportunities, but for the culture that it instills as well, the sharing of knowledge and the ability to innovate. And these are all right for the students right here at George Mason. Within our computer science department, we have research areas that focus on, of course, AI, which includes machine learning, natural language processing. We were also the first school in the United States to have a specialty in cybersecurity engineering. We have systems and networks professors. We have visual computing professors. We have software engineering professors. This is one of the benefits of our size. We have a faculty of at least 90, which we're still hiring, so it changes. But 90 faculty in the CS department, 90 plus faculty. As others have mentioned as well, it's really good to mention we have our research.
Lift it little bit up.
Okay, little bit. Okay. We'll follow your command.
Too many directors, right? Okay. Thank you.
మల్టిపుల్ ఎంట్రీ మల్టిపుల్ ఎగ్జిట్ అనేటివి, తర్వాత ఈ ఫ్లెక్సిబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ క్రెడిట్స్ లేకుంటే ఫ్లెక్సిబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ కోర్సెస్ ఇలాంటివి చాలా ఉన్నాయి. అయితే హితం వాళ్ళు ఐ థింక్ దే కేమ్ ఫస్ట్ ఫార్వర్డ్, వాళ్ళు ముందుకు వచ్చారు ఇట్లాంటివి. సో ఇది ఈరోజు మంచి శుభ పరిణామం, ఎందుకంటే ఇట్లాంటివి ఈ యొక్క గ్లోబలైజ్డ్ వరల్డ్లో ప్రపంచంలో ఇట్లాంటి ఒక పార్ట్నర్షిప్స్ అనేది చాలా అవసరం. కాబట్టి ఈరోజు హితం వాళ్ళు స్టార్ట్ చేసింది ఏంటంటే పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎన్ఈపి 2020 ప్రకారంగా 3+1+1 అనేటువంటి కాన్సెప్ట్తో వాళ్ళు ముందుకు పోతున్నారు. ఇందులో ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్, ఏరోస్పేస్ ఎడ్యుకేషను, జేఎన్టీయూ వాళ్ళ సహకారంతో ఇవి చేస్తున్నారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
కెరీర్ పరంగా వాళ్ళు తొందరగా సెటిల్ అవ్వడానికి కానీ లేకపోతే ఈ మారుతున్న టెక్నాలజీ
ప్రపంచం ఇప్పుడు మారుతుంది, గ్లోబలైజేషన్. ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే మనకు గ్లోబల్ ఎక్స్పోజర్ అనేది ఇంతకుముందు నేను డిస్కషన్లో చెప్పాను కదా, గ్లోబలైజేషన్, లిబరలైజేషను, ప్రైవేటైజేషను, డిజిటలైజేషను, ఇలాంటివి ఏంటంటే ప్రపంచీకరణ అవుతున్న తరుణంలో ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ ఐడియాస్, ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ నాలెడ్జ్ అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ దట్ ఇట్లాంటివి ఇంకా భవిష్యత్తులో ఇలాంటివి చాలా రాబోతున్నాయి. అయితే ఇతం వాళ్ళు ఈ విషయంలో కొంత ముందుకున్నారు, అందుకే వాళ్ళని కంగ్రాట్ చేస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
మన కంట్రీలో అనౌన్స్ చేయటం, ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ద్వారా 3 ఏళ్ళేమో మన పిల్లలు ఇక్కడ హైదరాబాద్ చదువుకుంటారు, ఆ తర్వాత 2 సంవత్సరాలు అమెరికాకి వెళ్ళి చదువుకుంటారు. వాళ్ళకు జేఎన్టీయూ వాళ్ళు ఏమో అండర్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్ డిగ్రీ ఇస్తారు, మాస్టర్స్ డిగ్రీ ఏమో కన్సర్న్ యూనివర్సిటీ వాళ్ళు ఇస్తారు అన్నమాట. ఇది చాలా మంచి ప్రోగ్రాము, చాలా యూనిక్ ప్రోగ్రాము. ఎందుకంటే మన పిల్లలకి గ్లోబల్ ఎక్స్పోజర్ వస్తుంది. అక్కడ ఆ సొసైటీ, ఆ కల్చరు, దానివల్ల చాలా వరకు ఎంపతి ఏంటి, డైవర్సిటీ ఏంటి, ఇంక్లూజివ్నెస్ ఏంటి, ఇవన్నీ కూడా నేర్చుకోగలుగుతారు. ఈ కాంబినేషన్ వల్ల మన యూనివర్సిటీస్ను, ఆ తర్వాత అక్కడ ఉండేటువంటి అమెరికాలోను, బ్రిటన్లో ఉండే యూనివర్సిటీతో పార్ట్నర్షిప్ చేయడం వల్ల క్వాలిటీ ఆఫ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ కూడా బాగా ఇంప్రూవ్ అవుతుంది. మన కరికులం కూడా బాగా మార్చుకోవచ్చు మనం. అందుకోసం ఇటువంటి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ని NEP 2020 బాగా ఎంకరేజ్ చేసింది. ఈరోజు హితం కాలేజ్ వాళ్ళు అనౌన్స్ చేశారు. వాళ్ళని కంగ్రాచులేట్ చేస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.